Hello and welcome to this year's monitoring process for the Title II Part A program. This presentation will discuss the selected Title II Part A requirement. We will go over the documents that the LEA will need in order to participate in this process, as well as the items that TEA staff will review. Before we begin, we would like to point out documenting overall compliance for a program requirement may require several forms of documentation to be maintained locally and available upon request by TEA and/or an auditor. To ensure overall compliance with program requirements, LEAs should refer to the program guide and/or other program-related resources that reference the multiple forms of documentation required to be maintained locally. The documentation requested for submission during the monitoring process may not include all forms of documentation that are required to be maintained locally. The Title II Part A statute requires that LEA prioritize the use of Title II Part A funds to schools that are under Title I school improvement and have the highest percentage of low-income children. The required documentation from Item 1.1 is documentation that shows evidence of prioritization of Title II Part A funds based on schools served by the LEA under Title I school improvement and/or have the highest percentage of low-income children. Acceptable documentation for this requirement may include a spreadsheet or relevant pages from the District Improvement Plan showing how Title II Part A funds were prioritized for activities to benefit Title I school improvement campuses and/or campuses with the highest percentage of low-income children. Issues that may result in an improvement in status include auditable documentation requested was not submitted. Documentation submitted does not demonstrate how Title II Part A activities funds were prioritized to campuses. Prioritization was not related to school improvement status or low income percentage. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you have any questions, please reach out to the contact information listed.